talking about you being your best friend is gonna be bad for you. I'll tell you after. Hey.
Yeah.
Some days this game.
Fucking Paul, man. What kind of fucking move is that?
Oh, I was just upstairs. Like I can't. Like I can't control my mouth sometimes.
What?
Yeah, the orange. Yeah. I told her. I know, what the fuck is
What's
he doing?
your guys' thoughts on this? I know we just had a quick chat.
Yeah.
After the POV, we have a conversation. Up until then, we don't really know what's going on. Are you guys actually wanting Heather out right now?
Well, we have no choice right now.
Why?
Because
there's only so much I can do. I already got you not backdoored. Okay, so if I
Just
don't...
now?
No, but
like day one
Yeah.
of her becoming HOH.
The thing is, there's no... you say there's nothing you can do, but what do you mean by that?
what I mean by that is my mission to protecting the first 5 is never getting you and Kenny backdoored.
Yeah.
And I accomplished that. So that's what I did, because it was Kenny, not you.
The thing is,
So now I have to go with her for this. It doesn't make a difference if it's Heather or Paul, because they're both equally useless.
Really, which is my...
That's why it doesn't matter. So why expose us over Heather or Paul?
We're not necessarily exposing us.
Well, if I don't vote with her, yes.
You still can.
But she can't
And
either.
so can you.
Right.
And we could still get the numbers in.
No, we have the numbers. Because
How?
she's the tiebreaker.
She doesn't?
She's a tiebreaker. It'll be a tie.
Okay, so let's just say we stick with the Girls Alliance. We have me, Sabrina, Rochelle, Netta,
So you blame
and
it on
Adele. Okay, so that's 5. Then if you guys vote for Paul, it's you, Kenny, new girl, maybe,
John.
No, the new girl's gonna
Arlie.
listen to them.
Arlie. 5.
Exactly,
Then
and
Ika's gonna be
Ika's the
deciding
tiebreaker.
vote.
So I would suggest to you.
Well, it doesn't matter.
It
Really
does-
matter.
Because they're equal useless.
So why don't we just let it get to a tie then? And just see what happens.
But we are doing that.
Yeah, that's
We're
what
voting against her, and you're voting against him.
So that's why we're saying there's nothing we can do, because she's already pretty much decided that's what she wants. And so unless we're going to be exposed this early on, which is very, very stupid.
And it's very stupid to expose herself over Heather.
There's no reason to.
Exactly.
You have to realize I don't care.
No,
either way.
I get that.
You don't care either way about what?
Whoever goes home. is
Heather-
fine.
Okay, so then-
I hate Paul. I'd rather him go home.
I know.
But sort of game-wise, it doesn't make a difference.
No.
Conventional oven and start, right?
Convection, but yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys have to realize that even if I'm hanging with Allison, it doesn't affect my first 5 in any single way. Okay?
No,
and it doesn't affect the way that I play this game.
And I believe that, and I trust that.
I've already spoken to Kenny about it, but you like this is a game. I've made decisions that are very apparently game oriented, right?
I agree.
Okay, so please don't think that it affects my judgment.
But also, I want you to know that when we tell you things, it doesn't.
There's no information that's being exchanged.
I know, but I'm saying when we tell you things about what's going on with the 5 of us, it's not necessarily always coming from us.
Oh, totally.
Do you know what I mean? Like we're sharing.
I've spoke to Kenny, and I haven't spoken to Arlie, but I understand that concern.
Yeah.
But you have to realize that the first 5 is the first 5 because it was the first 5, and it's not going to change at all. Like John's a great guy, but I'm sorry, he came in late. You know,
I agree.
Allison's an awesome girl, but I'm sorry, it doesn't work. It's not the way it works. We are gonna get to where us 5 because we stick to it. And so don't think that I think any differently.
Okay.
Okay? And I'm talking even at the, if I fell in love with somebody here, it still wouldn't change that. And that's not gonna happen. Okay?
No, I know.
So,
And again, we're sharing things from.
this is a game.
We're also sharing things from the girls' perspective as well. So we're doing what I thought we were all doing, which is giving each other information to help better ourselves as a
Well,
group.
this is the information here, is whatever thoughts you guys have towards whatever reason she's here, or
At
be
some
friends
point,
with her.
here's the thing though. At some point, she will have to go, and in order to be loyal,
Absolutely.
yeah. I don't
just
know if
like
that's going to be
everybody
sooner
else
or later.
does.
I have no idea yet.
And I'm going with the 5 in whatever decision that is. Okay? But just know that because it's a huge disadvantage to her coming in late. Sucks. Where's the potential there? She's a pretty level-headed girl. She's like you girls, okay? She's got a good attitude. That's a vote in this in these periods right now.
I agree.
For now. Maybe it's for 1 week, maybe it's for 2 weeks, but it's a vote, okay? That is reason enough for you guys to be, maybe not, you obviously are not going to bring her into any girl alliance, but to talk to her. And I've already been talking you two up as like, I like these girls. I don't have any kind of real relationship with any of them. I love Sabrina because I cook with her all the time. Sarah's like, you know, I'm like, I've only made connections with you two. I haven't made any connections with other people. But I've only said it in a way that's like, I like these girls because they're awesome and I think you'll like them. So it's advantageous for us all to have influence. And that's where I'm thinking you guys, so that other girls don't have influence, which I doubt they would even be able to gain on their own anyway because they're fucking crazy. But
Well, she already really likes me. She already told Heather that, so.
yeah, because you're awesome.
And
So
here
use
that
it.
we know that.
Well,
but at the
I
same-
have, as you can see,
But at the same time, remember that we're also trying to stay good with our side of the house,
But
right?
there's only a couple. Once Heather's gone, there's only I gotta worry about after that. Once she's gone, then that other side of the house doesn't exist anymore.
I know, but she's still
I
there.
understand that, but she
She's
has to be the
hardcore.
last one
I agree.
to leave
Well,
before
Rochelle was
jury.
the last one to go.
No, she has to be the last one to leave before jury.
She cannot be in
Rochelle
jury.
could be in jury.
Yeah,
Ika
that's fine.
cannot be in jury.
So then it goes.
It's going to go because
Heather,
there's
Paul, Micah. It has to go that way.
no, there's one more person before jury.
Adele.
Heather, Paul, Micah, Adele. With whatever order. Adele is. He is harmless without anyone.
Okay, and if this girl wins and puts us up, she won't put you guys up.
She won't.
Oh no, so who's she gonna choose from when there's 6 people to choose from?
Wow. That's a possible. So we get rid of her.
Exactly.
Before. I agree.
Because by keeping Adele, that gives him a chance to get rid of John.
And we'll get rid of him too.
So you want to get rid of you would
Get
take
what I
Allison
mean?
before Adele.
Because won't go after us, won't go after you. Adele's gonna go after
You
the
don't know
boys.
that. You don't know that.
She won't go
yet.
after you guys. What are you talking about? She's in love with you and she likes Kenny. So she's not gonna get rid of you guys. She's gonna get rid of us. Whereas Adele's gonna go after you guys, but you are gonna take yourself off, or Kenny will take himself off and gonna backdoor John, or vice versa. And either way, it's John that's gonna lose. Because we have the votes. And that's why it's more advantageous to keep Adele right now. For
Yeah, but
a
what if
final.
What if Adele puts me and him, Kenny up, and then
Who's gonna win the veto?
we veto one of ourselves, and then he puts you up?
No, he's gonna put John up. He talked to me for 3 hours.
Wow.
There's always
He
a
wants to
chance
get
of
rid
that
of
with
the new
anyone.
fees for Kyle. That's the only thing he wants to do in this game. Is avenge his best friend.
Well, he'll probably put John and Kenny up then.
And backdoor whoever wins the veto. But either way, it would be John, because you guys are stronger than John.
This is down the road.
But that's the
Yeah,
thing,
it
that's
is,
still
it is.
later.
I know.
That doesn't matter. But
We
right
can
now,
talk
we
about
have
it,
to
but so much can
concentrate on.
change.
Yeah, we can talk about it as because it's great to have it put out.
But at least I'm thinking
Oh,
about it.
100%. But the one thing that I've recognized from this last little bit is that things are still going in the right direction. They're just not going the way I thought it was going to go. We're still heading to the right point.
Sorry, I feel like your voice is so loud.
We're still heading to the right point. We just are going in a different way than I thought we would. I thought Paul would be gone last week. So it just goes to show that nothing that we make a decision on really stays. So the thing that we need to think about is right now, which is you guys have it all sorted out, and I'm fucking blown away with what you've been able to do in the last 2 days, because it's like unreal, and it benefits me and Kenny more so than anyone of the group, which is we are super grateful for. But we don't need to over analyze things. we'll go home whenever we decide it's the best to go. As a 5.
Okay, so it's gonna be Heather, Paul, Adele, and or new girl.
Yep.
And Ike. It has to be last.
I guess to be last of that.
Last before jury. Has to.
Well, she can go anytime before jury.
Yeah.
As long as it's before jury.
Well, no, because then we're exposed to Netta and
You know what?
Rochelle.
Here's the thing: is we're making this thing, but new girl could win HOH, and then we'll have her put up like.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you get on the new girl's side right now, then the influence is a lot easier.
It's just scary because we don't know new girl, and so
So you
it's
don't
hard
need
to trust.
Totally. But you don't need to divulge information in order to gain information. You don't need to give to get. We can still get what we want without giving anything away. That's what I'm doing right now. That's, so there's no, we can work towards what we need to get without exposing ourselves until it doesn't matter whether we expose ourselves.
Exactly.
And even when we expose ourselves, all it is exposing is that you weren't on the girl side. It doesn't expose who's working. Obviously, when it gets down to 6, you know.
It's only gonna, I won't care when it's down to 7 or 6.
Even when we're down to 8.
It can't be. Ike has to be last.
Okay, then that's.
Or
This is an HOH that's coming up right now. I'm gonna fucking win it. Okay. Or
I would
whatever.
like to win it.
I want to win it too.
Whatever one of us. What I mean is, we have to think with that mentality.
Yeah. Paul is gonna go home this week. Heather's going home this week, but next one is Paul.
Paul better sure
And you know what?
better not get HOH this week.
He's not. Are you joking? Can't even walk.
He
Forget
won't,
run.
but here's the thing: it will. It does, in a way. Like, not only does Sabrina secure you guys not going on the block, but by us talking to Ika, it's also secured. Like, if we all come together in that room and swear on whatever we want to swear on, that does really guarantee one more week.
Oh, totally.
Do you know what I mean? So that is good. You've got no
I think
girls
we
coming
are
after you.
guaranteed one more week right now.
Exactly.
As a whole, even not going in tomorrow without knowing, we can confidently say that none of us are getting fucked over this week. And then the next week, I think that we're pretty fucking good too.
I agree.
That's why I think it's an extremely intelligent idea to do it this way, because Heather's gone. No more in the girls' ear that they'll lose confidence, trust in me because she's making a bullshit. Because I really don't tell her that.
The fact that
And then Heather's not there in her ear.
the fact that Ika came to you guys.
I'm lucky that they love me
asking
enough
your
to come and tell me
opinion
what she
gave us
said.
The opportunity to make the deal all together, which keeps you guys safe if, God forbid, Rochelle.
We literally
somebody
gain
wins.
an extra week this way. By sending
For
Heather
sure.
first, we gain an
And
extra
we made
week.
this deal about Paul for sure going home.
Exactly.
Which is-
And there's no
Which
way.
I put out there, which I'm glad I did.
I know.
Yes.
I told them all. We all swore, so we can't go against it, and they said yes because I stayed
Cool, I'm
behind.
not swearing on anything until I fucking have to, just
Yeah.
because I'm just not.
Yeah.
No, but I'm
I
saying that
will if I
for
feel
Paul
that it's
to
like
leave.
But I feel that like me saying at this point is enough because I don't, because until I need to, like I will swear to you two on my family that I will not go against the first 5. I will swear that because I just won't, because it's, I think it's the greatest thing that could have happened to me, and it's the only reason I'm still here. So you have that, but I'm not going to be swearing fucking willy-nilly about a bunch of shit.
No,
upstairs.
but we're gonna send Paul home next week.
Yeah, fucking right.
Yeah.
I'm on board with that. He's fucking driving me nuts. I don't like.
I can't even handle it.
I don't even like that word to come out of my mouth. But I just can't handle this guy.
You want to know what he's saying to me?
Well, I'm a piece of shit.
Oh, you know this? They told you?
No, what?
I was coming to get you to come in HOH, and he sings to me, "Love is in the air, everywhere I look around."
You off.
No. So those are the only ones who survive. So I'm gonna stay loyal because if there's anything I'm gonna do in this game, is gonna be loyal to the first 5.
You have.
Because it's the only time I'm gonna be loyal in this
That's
game,
why I said it
unfortunately.
was the first thing I said when I came over here.
It does. Okay, here's the thing. I'll be honest. It doesn't piss me off. It does worry me slightly because when emotions get involved like that, it's just
It's the worst thing to do.
it's just
I'm not-
hard.
I'm not-
Because how are you actually? If you actually care about her, how the hell are you after.
Yeah, but
I know it's
here's the thing,
premature.
you
I know
yeah.
it's premature, but look at how close we've gotten
I'm not.
in
I'm
2
not.
weeks.
Yes, and I'm not a robot.
I know you swore on your family, so I honestly that did make me feel much
And that's
better.
the thing is, I have, even if I did really start liking her a lot, at the end of the day, I make the decision based on what I've already signed myself up for, and that gives me solace in the knowledge that I've stuck to my integrity in that sense. And anything else that I say I could potentially do afterwards, I will not make guarantees that I won't keep. I'm very good with words and very good with whatever, right? So
Yeah,
just don't stress.
I agree.
I'm not 19.
I agree.
Okay.
Hey, honey. Oh yeah, for sure.